Hello everyone and welcome to week 2 of remote patient monitoring. I'm going to be talking about healthy eating today. And according to the Association of Diabetes Care and Education Specialists, or ADCES, healthy eating refers to a pattern of eating high quality, nutritionally dense foods in amounts that lead to better health and wellness. A healthy eating pattern contains a variety of colorful vegetables, fruits, whole grains, dairy, lean sources of protein and oils while keeping salt, added sugars, saturated and trans fats to a minimum. The diabetes diet is really just a healthy, balanced diet that is healthy for most people, whether or not they have diabetes. Typically, it's recommended to eat fewer carbs, such as potatoes, pasta, and rice, and to eat more vegetables and proteins. However, I'm not going to recommend any specific diet other than incorporating at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables daily and trying to stick to around 30 to 45 grams of healthy carbs per meal. Examples of healthy carbs include brown rice, whole grain bread and pasta, and fruit. And remember, just because it says it's sugar-free, it doesn't mean it's carb-free. So some tips for holiday eating. The top recommendation that I have is to bolus and take insulin for your food at least 10 to 15 minutes before you eat to help you prevent those post-meal glucose spikes. So take insulin for what you know you'll eat, even if that's only 30 grams of carbs, and then take more insulin once you know how much you're going to eat. That way you at least have some insulin on board. And then some carb counting tips for eating out is to use the internet. A lot of restaurants have their nutrition facts available online, so if you have a smartphone, you can look up how many carbs are in whatever you're choosing to order. Some of my favorite apps include MyFitnessPal and Calorie King. I've found it's quickest to do a Google search of carbs in blank. You put in whatever you're eating, and MyFitnessPal is usually one of the first things that shows up in a Google search. Another interesting thing that I wanted to talk about with healthy eating is the extended bolus or the dual wave bolus feature of insulin pumps. And this is especially helpful for high fat, high carb meals. You've probably noticed that on pizza night, even if you actually count the carbs and pre-bolus, your blood sugars can still seem to be all over the place. And this is because of the high fat, high carb content of pizza or ice cream or Chinese food or fast food, things that are high fat, high carb. The high fat slows down the absorption of the food so the insulin hits your system first, which makes you go low, and then 6 to 8 hours later, when that food is finally absorbing, you'll see spikes in blood sugar. And plus, by then, you've probably taken extra carbs to correct a low, so that could make you go even higher. So you can use the extended bolus or the dual wave bolus feature to help with foods like these. It allows you to give some of the bolus right away, and then it extends the rest of it over a specified amount of time. The default is typically 50% now and 50% extended over 2 hours. I ate a Wendy's Frosty every day for a week to figure out that I needed 70% now and 30% over 1.5 hours to keep a steady blood sugar within target range. It was a good excuse to eat ice cream every day, but give it a try, and if you need any help locating this feature in your pump, send me a message through the patient portal. So that's it for healthy eating. Next week, I'll be talking about being active and how to use temporary basal rates to help prevent low blood sugars during exercise. That should be fun. As always, reach out to me over the patient portal if you have any questions or would like some additional information about any of these diabetes topics I'm presenting. Thank you.